Alright YouTube, what is going on? It's Hightower 5000 here today, bringing you a brand new episode of my Road to Maxcape series today. We are starting off doing some agility in the Elf City. Now I'm about to get 80 as I go through here. I'm doing this semi-AFK, I'm watching Optic right now, playing some league matches on it, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. But there we go, so I keep randomly getting these small agility lamps, which is absolutely awesome. But the main reason we are here right now is for my 80 agility. Managed to get tons of new stuff. I knew this was a big milestone I wanted to hit, and that's why I decided today. I was only 80k away, managed to get this down. Not too long a time actually, it's only just taken me, well I'm not too sure when I started, but as you can see it's 2:51. Probably started about 1:30 roughly, so I mean that's not taking me too long. I had a little bit of bonus, still not done my 20k for today. It's the second lamp that I've got, that gives me a nice wee 4k boost into the next level. I actually want to train agility quite a bit actually, because I've decided that, thinking about it right now anyway, I seem to be training all the easier skills to train. That's why I'm still training skills at like over level 80. Like fishing for example, it's totally, well it's not totally AFK, but it's pretty much AFK. Right now I'm doing dungeoneering every single day though, just because sinkholes is easy, I can build them up over time. But I'm in a sense avoiding the slower skills and the worse skills, and I realise that if I get all the good skills or my enjoyable skills, the faster skills, the AFK skills, all the way to level 99 before we get all the rubbish skills, then at the end it's just going to be really shite and boring. So at the end of the day I don't want to be left in that situation, so that's why I'm maybe going to try and plan and try and get 85 agility over the next few days. I want to get one of these, or one of my least favourite skills anyway, to like level 92, halfway there. And that will just really motivate me I think, because that's what I'm wanting to do right now anyway, get all the skills to level 80. In a sense at the back of my mind I have this idea of getting quite a lot of my skills to level 92, such as mining, dungeoneering, divination, these sort of skills which I actually really don't mind training, maybe even fishing, and the skills that I have been getting up, and just getting them to in the 90s, because I don't have any other skills bar strength in the 90s that are not 99, and it would be nice to have anyway when I'm looking at my Maxcape calculator. I've only got strength that's at 50%, I got 4 at 100%, and then the next highest is not until like 28%, which is divination right now I'm pretty sure, so it's kind of demoralising to see that I've actually only got 5 skills above 30%, and I really want to change that, so that's why I'm training multiple stuff. There's so much stuff I want to train at once actually, it's kind of awkward. Right now anyway I'm also quite close to getting another summoning level, which I'm probably about to go and get, and if we look at my challenges, I've got a challenge there. I've also got myself a Slayer challenge, which I guess it's probably time to go and do some Slayer. Need to try and push and get that Slayer level. I had a friend, there was someone on my friends list who was just around about me, and I did right click on them, but I think they have disappeared. They wanted to be in the video, so they came along. Anyway, so that's really my plan. I'm about to get a summoning level in this episode, hopefully. I'm not at all sure what else I'm going to do. I don't know why that bonus thing is not going away. So I've got that level now. I'm probably going to continue on doing this for a little bit more. And I'm also right now 60k away from getting 85 crafting, which is good. So this is probably the levels that you're going to expect. Not at all sure what else I'm actually going to do in this video. Getting close to that Hunter as well, however I really don't want to train Hunter. Hunter's one of those skills which I need to pluck up the courage and fucking do. Right now I'm just using all my daily divine locations on them, on stuff like box traps, and just getting the XP, and that's built up over time honestly. Also obviously with training divination, capturing them chronicles, those are also a little bit of a help as well. Right now I'm getting 750 XP because that is my Hunter level 75, you times that by 10, that's what you get. I mean 2 of them you get 1.5k, I'm not at all sure how many you get per hour, but it does all add up at the end of the day. Alright, so now join me. I'm currently doing some divination, and I sort of been doing this all afternoon actually, not at all sure why. About 3 o'clock as you can see on the timer, that was actually like 3.5 hours ago. Came out and did the catch, then went out, went to the shop, then got my hair cut. Came back, it was only an hour to the next catch. I thought, oh, I might as well just stay on here. AFKing, been editing Road to Maxcape episode number 6 and Missing My Mummy. I've edited and completed both of them. Rendered out Road to Maxcape episode 6, now I'm about to render out Missing My Mummy. So unfortunately I did miss a level, we're going to have 87 divination, so I'm slowly training it up. The Guthlingnick's catch, whatever it is called, is such a good help. It gives you 50k every single time. I don't always get 100 points, but I usually at least get 90 points. 90 points gets me 46k, and then if I get all 100 points I get 51,900 XP, which is basically an hour's amount of XP, which is absolutely wonderful. But anyway, now that I'm done this, I wasn't expecting to do divination today. I was like, okay, I'll just go and do it. So I'm not at all sure what I'm going to go do now. Alright, so you now join me. It is now coming up for 10:30 in the evening. Right now I'm just watching the MLG streams. Really don't know why right now. I'm in so much into competitive Call of Duty. Is anyone out there who has subscribed to me or follows me anyway got Advanced Warfare on PlayStation 4, because I would happily come along and play, I don't even want to play competitively, I just happily play pubs with a party, because it's just so boring by yourself. It's so incredibly boring, it's just shit. So I'd really like someone to even play with, because it just makes the game so much more fun. I can always make videos for my second channel as well. Wanting to start doing that again as well, actually, but right now I'm just focusing on Runescape, because Runescape is the game that I am enjoying. Anyway, we are training Runecrafting. As I said, I've been AFKing it, and there we go, there's the level, there's 78. And it's so much better with these blood things a lot. Not just these blood things here, but the blood pools as well. They are the sort of ones that are like AFKable for a good 2 or 3 minutes anyway. Whereas these S-Warif things, I have no idea how you pronounce that, by the way. As you can tell, my Runescape pronunciation of words are not quite the best. They disappear after like 30 seconds, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, so we're on our way to 80 long last. I've now got 356k to go, which is going to take me quite a lot of time. Not at all sure what my XP rate per hour is right now, but I can tell you something, it's not very fast. Imagine that'll probably honestly take me maybe 4 hours, if not longer. I don't even think I had no idea what my XP rate per hour is, but it's just not good, I know that. I've been AFKing this for some time now. It took me quite a while to get 140k XP. I'm just hoping I get another daily to do a Runespan anyway, because that does really help. That 50k bonus is just absolutely amazing. Really does help. However, I'm not too bothered about AFKing it right now. It's just so fucking slow, that's the only thing. Alright, okay, so you join me now at Berthorpe. Basically, I'm just collecting my daily gathering limit. Turns out I just managed to get 76 Hunter, which came as a bit of a surprise. It was 18k away, so I wasn't expecting to get it. I can usually only maximum with my daily gathering limit get about 12k's worth of Hunter XP. But obviously doing all that divination today, it looks like I've actually already filled up my 100%. But doing divination today, obviously collecting them chronicle fragments must have got me a lot more XP than I thought I did. Really don't think I got that many actually, but come to think of it now, I was there for at least 2 hours, so probably would have got a fair amount. And anyway, that's me leveled up, so I can't complain about that. However, I'm not going to be doing Hunter anytime soon, so I'll just leave that for now. Alright, so you now join me. It's 5 to 3 in the morning. I'm still at Runespan right now. I'm just with a friend's chat, just talking away to everyone right now here with Pegasus. We've been doing Runespan now for about past 2 hours, and I'm just coming up now, finally on 79. The SP rates are so bloody slow, it's unreal, but decided to just grind it out. Had someone else here with me, so it made it a lot more enjoyable anyway. I was also watching Advanced Warfare streams for the evening. They've now sort of gone offline, so I'm just doing some YouTube stuff. But there we go, there is the level, so really happy about that actually. Slowly getting to where I want to be. I think really anyway, like the last major milestone in Runecrafting was definitely 77 when I could do a lot of blood stuff. The next one seems to be 83 actually, and at the rate that I'm going right now, I'm going to struggle to actually get to 80 because it's just so boring. Like it'll take me 2.5, 3 hours to get this next level, and that's 186. Yeah, it'll take me basically probably 2.5 to 3 hours to get there, which is quite annoying. And I really want to get to 83. 83 is the ideal level, but if I can get to 80 right now anyway, then I can just leave it for a bit and then come back to it. Alright, so you now join me again in Runespan. It is now 10:31 at night, and I've just been AFKing right now, just been doing 1 or 2 stuff with Pegasus again. Been talking about Reddit and that sort of stuff, but anyway, we're not here to talk about that. What I'm here to celebrate, and I've missed it again, I do apologise. This is like, what, the 3rd skill I think I've missed actually this episode, which isn't too good. I really need to start paying more attention when I'm AFKing, but we have finally got ourselves 80 Runecrafting. Really happy with that. I can now actually unlock the Wicked Top. Which is really good. All I need now is another 2,500 points, which I actually have in my backpack, so once I leave here I will be able to buy the top. And this is really good weight reducing clothing, as I've said in previous videos before. As you can see right now I'm at minus 14, I think that'll take me down to minus 20, and even with Boots of Lightness I believe I'll get even lighter. As you can see as well, my total level has now reached 2,170, which is quite good. Since starting this series now, I believe it was like, what, 10-12 days ago, on the 27th I started out the first episode, got uploaded on the 28th. I actually gained a lot of levels, that's 38 levels in that time, so that's quite good for me, but considering uni's coming back up, I think it's about to get a little bit slower. We also only have, well, that's another level that we don't need to get to 80 anymore, another level at 80, so if we come here now and we look, we need to still get smithing up, still need to get range up, still need to get herblore, thieving, prayer, slayer, farming, hunter and summoning. So actually still got quite a bit to go, but that's nice to get another skill off the list anyway. This is probably one of the slower ones anyway. Don't again actually mind training Runecrafting, but it's just really slow. Nice and AFK, which isn't too bad, and I seem this island always seems to be great. As you see your hand shifter there, skulls just disappear from there, got a jumper there. These are nice and AFK and give me a decent amount of XP if I'm not getting the 2 XP. Anyway, I'm probably just going to continue AFKing this as I'm about to go and play GTA. Alright, okay, so you now join me. We are now in the Elf City right now, and as you can see, it is 2:39 in the morning. Right now anyway, or this past week, my sleeping pattern tends to be going to bed about 5 AM in the morning. This is all UK time, and then I'll end up waking up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon UK time. It's more ideal for the stuff that I watch anyway. Lots of streams going on from America, that sort of stuff. So suits me quite well actually, and I'll make sure that I force myself to get up at 2 o'clock so I can make sure and get to sleep around about 5, 6 and not flip my sleeping pattern totally. Anyway, 2 reasons why we're here. I've finally done all the summoning that I need to do, so I've completed the summoning challenge as you can see from my inventory here and in the log here. I've created 10 of them, and that means then that I've only got 11k to go. There's a possibility I might not actually get 11k XP here. I really hope we do, if not we're going to be so fucking close. And also, I got a runespan task which I expanded. This one was a little bit different because it leveled up. It's now Blood, Death and Law. And I actually continued on today while watching today's streams, and I continued on and got it up to 33k away from level 81, so I will guaranteed here get 81 for that level anyway. So let's very quickly go turn these in now, and hopefully I'll get both the runecrafting and the summoning level. And there we go, that was a magic 32k for that. That was it, I got 32k. So there's 76 summoning anyway, quite happy with that. And then the runespan one as well, 51k, pretty fucking beast. And there we go. So 2 new levels there. Doesn't look like, oh, there's some new stuff I can do with summoning actually. I'll have to look into that when I get more charms though, which now is not the time. And then also runecrafting again. I just stayed there because I was there and I was AFK and I was quite happy. So not at all sure when I'll be doing runecrafting again. I've actually edited all the clips prior to this video. And I mean, I talked about doing herb lore, I talked about doing all this sort of stuff. Half the time I never stick to the plan. I say something, I'm like, okay, I'm not actually in the mood for training that. And then I'll end up going training something else. Anyway, I do definitely know what the plan for the next thing is anyway. What I've got to do, I could do gem stalls, I could either do them, I'm going to extend that and hopefully that might push me all the way. Because I'm only 77k away, so I probably will not get level unfortunately actually. But I might go do that challenge anyway. I've also got Radiant Memories and the Gothics and Catch, whatever it is called. Still need to learn what that is called. Is coming up at 3 o'clock, so if I extend that as well, extend both of them, I can maybe get the Gemstall one done before then do the Radiant Memories with the Catch. We'll do the Catch first, then that like 20 minutes afterwards where you get like times 10 boost on like getting enriched and all that. I could always do that challenge there. So got a quite compact hour coming up, but hopefully it will be worth it. Alright, okay, so you join me now. It's now 11 minutes past 4 in the morning and I've just done 2 of my dailies. I did the Radiant Wisps one, went and did the Catch, got a load of XP there. Already 195k away from 88, so actually doing quite well with that skill there. Also went and did some dungeoneering. On the second day in a row, I've managed to get over 100k at sinkholes, which is absolutely nuts. So already 11% in to that 90 goal. Only 94k away from leveling up to 86. Also landed up going and feeding 22 gem stalls, and as you knew I was about 75k roughly away. I was like, not going to record, not going to get level, that's fine. So okay, went and submitted my challenges, and I somehow, if you read down my chat here, it says I got 75,000 XP for feeding 22 gem stalls. 75,000 XP. Now don't get me wrong, it does take quite a while actually for the gem stalls to respawn. It takes 2 minutes. All I did was opened up my friends list, and because so many of you have added me, I was just like right click join, and I mean it didn't take me too long to get through it. Probably took me about 20 minutes to get through it all, but I got 75,000 XP for that, so that is really good. Quite happy about that. That means now I don't think I unlock, no I don't unlock anything new, but that now means I'm only 182k away off level 80, and that'll be another skill finally to level 80. Before I go to bed, the plan is now is to hopefully get this. I'm 9k off, so you're about to see me recording again in a minute or two. And then I will hopefully just, for the first ever time in ages, do a tree run, because I'm going to be going away. You're getting a bit of an extra longer video today, just because I know there's not going to be a video on Saturday. And you've actually seen a lot more clips today, they've just been a lot more shorter. I think you've seen about 10 levels, which is actually quite a lot for an episode. And I usually wouldn't do this, but because I know I'm not going to be uploading on Saturday, I thought I'd just make a little bit longer video. Alright, I am such a boss it turns out. In that time I managed to pee and edit the last clip you just watched before I had to get recording for this next level. But here we go. So here is 85 crafting. Really surprised how fast actually crafting has gone up. That's us already at 85. Not at all sure if you remember back actually. I know I need to go and disable this clock, but if we look at the levels here, at one point, if you can believe it or not, agility, herblore, feeding and crafting, so these 4 levels right in the middle here were all at 77. I'm pretty sure that was just probably around about Christmas, maybe just before Christmas. All them levels were at 77, so quite hard to believe. Still not done anything about herblore, and I know I need to do something about herblore. Finally get round to it at some point. The good thing is that is a buyable, so hopefully it won't take too long anyway. I think what I'm going to do to get to at least 80 anyway is do super energies. I think that's what people have been suggesting doing. And then basically, really, in a sense actually the milestone for feeding isn't level 80, it's level 81 because I want to unlock a new room in Pyramid Plunder. So yeah, there's 182k, but basically I'm going to be getting the same XP rates for level 80 and level 81, or until I get up to 81 anyway. So 80 isn't really a huge milestone in feeding, it's 81 that I'm really going for at the back of my head. But anyway, back to crafting. I'm not at all sure really where we are going with crafting. There's a lot of skills which I just don't know where they are going now that they've succumbed a milestone. For example, dungeoneering, divination, they're in the same sort of boat that I'm not really training them or meaning to training them, but when I need to AFK or do sinkholes I sort of AFK them. So I mean that's 2 million off 90. Not at all sure how soon we'll get there, but eventually we will get there and that'll be quite nice. Anyway, this is going to be the final clip for this video. Hope I've shown you a wide array of skills. I think this is the video that's had the most clips as well, so if you can please leave it a like rating. It's one of the videos that's definitely taken me the longest to edit anyway, however I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And then the next video should be on Sunday or maybe Monday, I'm not at all sure, because what I'll probably be doing on Saturday is probably just maybe doing a quest guide or just gaining some levels. Please leave this video a like rating. Hope you enjoyed it. Give me some feedback on what you think I could improve in this series. We're coming up on 1,000 subscribers. I believe we're now like 20 off, so can you please try and share this video with your friends, anybody, to try and get this channel to 1,000 subscribers. It would really help me out and I'd be very, very grateful for it. If you missed the previous part, then click the link in the description below. Again, please leave it a like rating and I'm out. Adios.